Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're having a fantastic day. My name's Trent. On social media, I am the Corner King. And today, we're going to talk about some changes. We're going to talk about some ups. We're going to talk about some downs, what I've done personally, and how we're going to proceed forward with the channel, and some business opportunities moving forward. Without further ado, let's roll the intro. We got a little bit of bad news, and I'm going to be very candid about this. Due to recent events in the economy and how things are moving forward with the gas prices and how much used cars have appreciated, when we had the plateau of car prices, I sold the 2020 Challenger Scat Pack. It was a very hard decision for me to make, but I wasn't driving it anymore, and it just seemed like the content really wasn't going anywhere. I had a backlog of like 9-10 videos, a bunch of installs, a bunch of product, but it got pretty busy with my life, and with a family life and vacations, and all the time committed to the family. I felt like I couldn't properly bring content to the channel, and I got really backlogged. The filming was great. I felt like I was starting to grow in what I want to do with the channel and what I wanted in the content that I'm providing. However, I just couldn't find the time to edit. And then I had some issues with camera equipment, corrupted files, like I had missing video content that I uploaded, and I had like 9, 10, 11 videos. I had some Harley content, had some Challenger content, I had some family stuff that my son and I were trying out. We're starting to get comfortable in how we're presenting ourselves in front of the camera, how we're presenting ourselves to you guys, and I was really kind of saddened and depressed that I couldn't get enough time to, or find enough time to do the edits. And when it did, the camera equipment was resetting its date, so everything was like 2018. It was all run together. I couldn't tell what content was what. Like, it just, it was disastrous, basically, from a channel and from an editing perspective to try to get all the content. Like, I just spent 3 hours Friday, and I spent 3 hours today just trying to line up segments of content so I could try to edit it all together, and I just couldn't do it. So unfortunately, we lost some really, really good how-tos on the Challenger. We lost some really good how-tos with the Harley maintenance portion, and I'm definitely disappointed, not only in myself but just disappointed in general, because I think it would take more time than worth it to edit that content and put that content out. So I scrapped it. We're going to move forward, and I'm already 7 videos behind on the new topic at hand. So before we move to the new topic in the garage updates and future plans, I would like to say a little rest in peace to Scarlett, my 2020 Challenger Scat Pack. really miss that car. Like, I love the sound, and I loved everything about it. But with gas prices being where they're at, and no sign of, reprieve from gas prices. Not only that, but now with the car market being so hot as it is, and it's starting to plateau, showing signs of maybe some recession coming, I felt now was the time to get in, and I made $13,000 on that car. Like, I bought that car purely as a business decision initially because it was it's one of the higher end, higher sought after cars, and I felt that I bought it at the bottom of the price range when COVID was in full swing and nobody was buying anything. And I basically sold it for exactly what I paid for it out the door. So, I mean, I did use that money to good use. I, paid off debt and moving forward in the new direction and taking the channel in a new direction, moving forward. So before I get into that, I want to just briefly discuss some of the challenges I've had with equipment. I don't use a GoPro product. I use a Yi or an 8-man action camera. And I do use my iPhone 13 Pro Max. But a lot of times when you're using the phone and you have it on tripod, or I got a handheld, I got a lot of, equipment to use those. You get a phone call, you got alerts going off in the background. You need it for certain things while you're trying to film. So using the iPhone felt like a burden to me, so I started using the 8-man. And it's very good. It's in 4K, 1440p. It's a great camera for what I'm using it for, but unfortunately the date and the time keeps resetting back to 2018, and it's hard to keep track of the timeline of files if every time I go to use it, the date's been reset. So basically I had 10 videos ready to edit, but all 10 videos were mixed and shuffled when I uploaded the files into my iMac. And I will tell you, iMac's not the most friendly interface in the world when you're trying to find things through Finder and trying to piece stuff together. But Windows isn't any better either. Like, I have the created date, but all the created date was all like the same day, because every time the memory would reset in the camera, I have to reset. So I'm blaming the equipment, but really it's me too, because I'm not checking the equipment prior to use. I'm just kind of jumping in and go because I'm in a hurry. I'm rushing. I'm trying to film content. I'm trying to do all the family stuff I'm supposed to do. So unfortunately, I take the blame for that. And moving forward, I do have a modus operandi or an SOP of things in how I'm going to progress through it. So moving forward, I do have a little better mode of operations and taking it a little more seriously and a little more professionally moving forward. And I hope it comes through on some of the videos that I'm going to be making moving forward. Not only that, but I had a microphone issue. We did do Jackson and I, my son, we did a podcast style video of ordering our new car. And unfortunately, about 3 minutes of that video is static. So now I've upgraded to a toner studio mic. So I hope that the audio on this video is a lot better than it used to be. And I get to do more of these one-on-one type videos with you guys moving forward. So I think I'm just going to cut it there as far as things that have been happening that have been self-inflicted or, complications, and not being able to dedicate enough time to edit a video, put it out, film more content, edit a video, and be consistent with that cadence instead of, video, because I have all these plans, and then not dedicating the time to editing the video and putting it out. And then I have a bunch of backlog of videos and I'm trying to rush through it, and it just like it just doesn't work. And once again, I'm still disappointed about that. But it's in the past. I've deleted everything. I said, you know what, from this point forward, I'll consider it a lessons learned, and we're moving forward. So now we're going to talk about future projects. And I'm really excited for what the future holds with this vehicle. Because if you've been following me on Instagram or Facebook or our website, which I had to take down because I'm doing some stuff with the website and I'm going to put it back up. I'm changing website web posters, and I'm going to put it back up here shortly. Is we bought a new vehicle in the garage.